Hello everybody, Debbie here from Easy Piano Styles. In the last Skype lesson that I was teaching, a woman was asking me about what do I do with the chord. So I can just, play a chord and then do the right hand. This is Stella by Starlight. It's an E minor chord. And then do her A7, C minor, and then F7. Inverted that. But that just gets so boring and clunky, right? Because you're just playing the chord and playing the melody. How do you break it up? Well, here's one way that I would break it up. I would play just the root and the seventh in the left hand. Okay? That's called the shell of the chord. So for an E minor, that would be E and D. Now, the melody's up here. Now, what I would do is add a note underneath the melody. Right? To kind of spread the chord out, give it some space. So we have, what note could I add? Well, it's an E minor chord. I could actually put the G in there, the third. Then I have an A7, so I'm going to do the root and the seventh down here, the A and the G. But I definitely need something up here. There's no melody at this point, so I would probably put a C sharp and an E. Right? And then we have a C minor chord. So I would put C and B flat, nothing in between, kind of taking out the inner parts. And I'm putting the inner parts up here underneath the melody. Always underneath the melody, okay? So we don't want to confuse the melody here. We always want that melody to be on top. That's a nice note, or that's pretty. I put the E flat in. And then we'll do one more chord, which is an F7. So I'd go down here and put the F and the E flat on the bottom. There's no melody, just this F that's held, so what could I put in that? Well, I could put the A, right? Alright, or if I wanted to add a little dissonance to it, a little jazziness, I might alter the C and put a C sharp in, sharp 5. How cool is that? Okay, so if the chords are E minor 7, A7, C minor 7, and F7. So this is what I got. Okay, I put an F sharp in there for the E minor. That's the ninth, so that's nice and dissonant. I love that. And then we have an A7. I'll put in, you know what I did? I put in a flatted fifth. Maybe next lesson I'll do a lesson just on alterations. How nice is that? Now we have a C minor, so I'm going to put the E flat in underneath the melody note. And then I have an F7, so I'm going to put a nice sharp 5 in there, which is the F sharp. So it sounds really pretty. I'll just do it all together without saying anything. Now compare that to just the straight chord, and all in the left hand. So left hand's just doing the roots and the sevenths, the right hand's doing the melody, always on top, and the underneath, this is the thumb, that's where we're going to get some interesting notes, either in the chord, thirds and fifths are best, and alterations, any kind of alterations. Sharp 5s, raising the fifth a half step, flat 5, lowering the fifth a half step, are really nice ways you can experiment with that, altering the chord. Okay, so that gets away from the clunkiness. Okay, and again, Skype lessons are going beautifully right now. Love doing them. Maybe you'd like to try one out. So, love to meet you. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will send a lesson out next week, for sure. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.